Is this a short-term consumption boost, or can GST rationalization now genuinely create that long-term momentum? In the newsroom, many people are saying, okay, AC सस्ता हो गया, but मैं कितनी बारी खरीदूं same AC? The washing machine is now cheaper, but will I buy 4 washing machines for my one household? Those are some questions that people are talking about. Toothpaste is a different commodity, but when it comes to your washing machines and larger appliances, you will only buy it once. Now, wouldn't you? TV has gotten cheaper. Maybe you can afford 3 televisions in your household. Not everybody is able to do that. So one TV, one living room, that's done now. So is this short term, or are there actual genuine long term momentum that is at play here?
You see, first of all, I am very happy that the Honorable Finance Minister, the chairperson of the GST Council, has taken a call to rationalize the GST. In fact, when the GST was introduced by Arun Jaitley, the four platform structure with the 4 taxes, it was a big debate because most countries usually have 2 or 1 GST framework tax. So it was always a debate that why so many slabs have been created, and that structure was that we have different segments in the society, and we would like to categorize products which will benefit or disbenefit certain segments of the society and give a relief to certain segments by keeping them under either 0 or less. So in fact, technically there were 5, 0 being 1 slab as well. Okay, now we have reduced to 2 slabs. I think that's a very good initiative which the government of India through Nirmala Sitharaman and the state ministers have taken. Now there are 2 components that I've been listening to of GST. One is the one which is GST which is consumed by a industry in specific, or a organization which is actually buying these goods and then supplying it to the end consumer. Okay, that component which is what Piyush Goyal actually mentioned to the industry that they should consider forwarding it. But
Okay.
I personally believe, and knowing the industry experience for a good 30-40 years now, I do not think that GST benefit would get transferred at any cost by the industry currently or even in the future. Secondly, there is one component which is the direct benefit which a customer gets while buying a product. So most of the products, if you see in the ambit of GST consumption, food, when you're buying a pizza or a burger,
Yeah.
or chapatis or roti or processed food, which we used to have also. So many of them, medicines, pharmaceutical, critical healthcare structures. Now, these are not some things which you consume on a daily. It could be once, but it could be have even people who consume on a daily basis as well. You have specifically elderly class, even younger people today. We are coming to know that people are falling off after COVID, even at the age of 18, 20, 21 years of age. So
You're right.
healthcare is something which is very critical to the whole framework. So GST is not only about big ticket goods like the cars or the automobiles or things like this, which are upper middle class or a rich class buys off and on. Okay, more than this actually is the Trump tariff question of the huge tariffs which are put on some of these luxury items.
Nirmala Sitharaman said
by
that
the
that's got nothing to do with these slabs yesterday in that
Again,
press
so
conference.
as I said, you see, even a car like Mercedes, would cost 2 or 3 times in India as against what it is in the international market in Europe or in the US. So, that is something which brings down cost for some of these heavy ticket items than actually the GST component. But as I said, this particular component would give relief to people, not in the short run, but in the long run.
Okay.
We will see
Okay.
an immediate impact from 22nd of September 2025, because this is something which a producer who is selling to the end consumer is not paying out of his pocket. It is a tax on the product. So the price, if remains 10 rupees for a Colgate toothpaste, still remains to be 10 rupees for the Colgate toothpaste. But with the GST framework coming in place, there would be a differential which
Professor.
the customer will benefit from, effective from 22nd September 2025. Please understand, as I said, the internal GST benefits will not get transferred because firstly, the industry will have to calibrate the effective cost of that. Secondly, the industry already is going through a sluggishness and impact of what is happening across the globe in the last 2-3 years, specifically after COVID, where the industry has not been able to make excessive profits out of the gain. So they would like to cover up the cost, use that excess money which they have got to actually expand their operations and reach out to more markets instead of giving those frill benefits to people